Hi, everybody. Okay, so this portion of this live makeup tutorial has been pre-recorded, so you can see what I'm starting off with, all right? So when I come back, my eyebrows will be different. I will have been shaved. My hair might be up. I don't know. I haven't even decided if I'm going to stay with brown hair or go with blonde. So here we are. All right, now we're live. How are all you doing today? Let me see. We have Emilio, Lauren, Lillian, Chris, Jessica, Chris, Thelma, Leah. Hi, Aaron. How are you guys doing? Okay, there's more of you coming in. You love the brown. Good. Hi, Gina. Hi, was it Sebois? Tiffany, hi. How are you? Miss Dirty Martini, hi. Okay, you guys. So far what I've done is I put my wig cap on. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Jennifer. And I've glued down my eyebrows. This is what I use. It's classic drag makeup trick. Hi, Holly. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Hi, Jesse. Where have you been? Jesse, I have been on Hogatha's page, not Kitty. Hi, Ange. Hi, Ashley. Aloha. Charlotte, how are you? Adam. Hey, Kitty. How have you been? I've been great. Thank you. And you got on Hoggy. I'm in the hospital and I needed to see you. Charlotte, why are you in the hospital? Don't you have anything better to do with your life? Okay. Hi, JC. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm just putting some glue on my eyebrows. I already did a couple layers, so I'm just going to do maybe 2 more. I basically just swipe it on. I try to get it in between all the hairs. And then I'm going to do this trick where it's a water soluble product, so I lick my finger and then I use it to smooth it out. Let's see, I do this. I know it's vulgar, but it's my spit. So I do this to smooth it down and make sure I push the glue between all the hair. Okay. Gorilla Glue. Oh, shit. Gorilla Glue. I couldn't imagine putting Gorilla Glue on. So anyway, I know that you guys, you might not know, but I have the Hogatha audience. Some of you know, some of you don't know. I also have another page called Kitty, okay? Kitty's existed longer than Hogatha, okay? Kitty is more Billy, me, with just pretty makeup on. Jennifer, thank you. You have lovely eyes. Thank you, Thelma. Love both pages. Oh, Wheelchair Girl, thank you. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of getting bored doing Hogatha, which I got bored doing Kitty too. That's why I went and did Hogatha. But I found out Hogatha actually reaches more people. Where Kitty tends to just get the conservative audience, that's just me speaking to the choir. I'm not really kind of going out and doing anything to try to, I guess, influence people on the other side. Thank you, Leah. And so I found through Hogatha, I got a much more diverse audience, a diversity in thought. So, I'm kind of bridging this gap, and it's always been I've always said, hi, Tammy. JC Curtis, yes. I have always said that my main goal in doing what I do is to bridge the gap between I now call them the alphabet cult, gay people and conservatives. And I knew that bridge always existed. I was one of those gay people. They're like, oh my God, the conservatives and the Republicans hate me. No, they don't hate you. They just aren't you. And, you know, I found a place for myself there. I decided, you know what, I can get my own chair and I can pull it up to the table and I can make a difference. And I have been making a difference. And so I have been able to thrive. I know I'm going to have people on here going, oh my God, you hang out with conservatives and Republicans. Yes. And it's the best time I've ever had as a gay person. Okay. And, you know, a lot of people don't want to hear it. They just want to hear the noise from the left. And it's like, you can go ahead, you know, go ahead and segregate yourself. You can go ahead and isolate yourself. You can go ahead and do all that. I've decided not to. I've decided that I love everybody, not just the people who agree with me. I don't mind debate, and I don't mind injecting myself in areas that maybe some people don't like, but that's my right to do it. And I've had great results doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Okay. So anyway, I'll tell you this, me as an artist, I have thrived and gone a lot further, not catering to the LGBTQ community, which is quite odd. And it's funny, I then realized that they're just entertaining themselves and they're just entertaining their people and people who love them and agree with them. Where I kind of go out there and I venture out and I'm actually still in the areas that these people are afraid to go. And there's really no fear. Okay, so with getting bored, you're not thinking of saying goodbye. I'm not saying goodbye to Hogatha at all, no. I just have to find a way to make it more entertaining for myself. Sent a PM. Hope you read it. I mean, oh, thank you, Michelle. I'll look at it. I really, honestly, I rarely look at my private messages, but I will. I need to. Oh, thank you, Desiree. Okay, so I'm going to put one more layer of this glue on here. Okay, and you know another thing I find out, you know, it's funny because the so-called loving LGBTQ community, they completely discount, you know, half of this country. Half of this, those parents, you know, those parents have gay children, they have trans children, and they don't know what to do because the gay community pushes them out. So I've had lots of people talk to me about it, and so I'm kind of, you know, flattered that anybody would think that I have the experience to give them advice. Woo, I couldn't imagine. Oh, no. I'm still doing Hogatha. Oh, no. I'm never getting rid of Hogatha. No, I just have to, for myself, find ways of making it more sustainable. Because, you know, I've kind of turned into this person where I kind of sit on camera and I open up presents. And my whole gig at first was to, I was attacked by trolls. Well, the trolls aren't there anymore. I think I've gone through all the Facebook trolls. So now I have no opposition. I have nobody to argue with. And I use those people to entertain the audience with. And it's just not there anymore. And so, you know, it's my audience that has changed, not me. So I have to then try to do something to make it better, you know. You love the background. I need that. You know what? I got it. It was originally supposed to be a dress. It was originally supposed to be a dress for a live performance I did a couple weeks ago. And honestly, I hate sewing. I hate it. So I ended up just buying a dress that looks very similar to it and wearing it. I remember the troll days, right? It was so great. Wasn't it great? I love the troll days. Shirley, you can find me some good. I need some trolls. I love both Hog and Kitty. Have you seen the new Sanford? Yes, I did. Wait, we'll convert your children. Oh yeah, I saw it. I did a whole video on it. Yeah. Why would you do something like that? I mean, they say it's satire, and I believe them to a certain extent because I can't believe they're that stupid. So I don't understand who the hell thought that was a good move. You've been with me since day one. Kelly Marie, how are you, dear? So now I'm just putting powder over that glue. And what the powder will do is it'll get into the cracks of the hair, like where it separates, and fill it in. And the glue will hold it there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I'm so glad to hear that. Hey, silly redhead. I am great. I'm just doing this makeup tutorial. People they always want to see the pretty makeup. Actually, me and Mark are planning on we're going camping. We're meeting friends for camping. I need my other mirror now. Going camping, and Mark's preparing right now to go. He can't wait to go. I can't wait to go either. It's just I know I'll get a little bored because the electronics won't work up there. There's no internet service where we'll be going. So for 3 days, my phone will be useless. Okay, so I'm brushing that extra powder away after it dries. Does that say Keith on your shoulder? No, it says Kelly. Kelly is an ex of mine. Don't ever tattoo a name on you. I can cover it. It's very easy to cover. I've just been lazy. So I'm sorry. I have a brain fart. So bad that I couldn't breathe there was one night where I had a troll. Oh yeah. No, I love the trolls. I love them. They keep me sharp. Do you ever find it hard getting out of Hogatha character? Do I ever find it hard? Well, while I'm doing it, I find it hard to stay in Hogatha character, especially when I start getting mad. But yeah, I can kind of see myself reverting back into a Hogatha character if I feel a little sad about myself. Marion, how are you, darling? Love Marion. Love Marion Holtz. So good to see the sausages made. No hetero. You're a man nasty. Yes, I'm a filthy man. Hi, Brandy. Molly says, my ex has my name tattooed over his heart. His last 2 wives hated it. I will share to groups. Thank you. I think it's hotter out here than in Cali today. It's awful. How's the weather out there? I'll tell you right now. Let's see what the weather looks like here. Weather, San Bernardino. It's 96 degrees. It's 96. It's 96 and not humid. Hi, Hoggy, sending you love. Hey, Myrtle Beach, how are you? Close to 100 up here in our mountains in Tennessee. I know that's probably pretty warm for you, huh, Marion? You're nasty, man. Is that Lindsay? That's man who likes guys. You're nasty, man. Okay, Lindsay, that's cool. You know what, Lindsay? If all you do is look at me and think about me having sex with other men, you might want to, look into that. Because I don't know why you are picturing me having sex with other men. Is that your thing? Do you get off on that or what? Hey, Tracy from Mississippi. Lindsay's in the closet. Hey, Cruz, how are you? Callie is nasty. I agree. If you want to be in the nice areas of California, you have to be wealthy. I agree with that. 96 and it feels 105. That's awful. Must be humid. Hey, Hoggy, I've been following now and again for a year, and I love watching. Thank you. I appreciate it. Rhiannon. Lindsay says, de-Augusting. De-Augusting. Hi, Francine. How are you? De-Augusting. That's right, Lindsay. You keep picturing me having sex with men. You go right ahead. Oh, I know, Tamika. I know. How are you, Tamika? Lindsay, I hope I bring you much pleasure when you're by yourself. Keep fantasizing about my sex life. You go right ahead. Okay. You have my permission. You have my permission. Okay. Hey, Sue, how are you? 96 in Virginia. Darlene, you're in Homosassa, Florida. Leola says it's 85 in American Falls. Do you know what? I was in American Falls. I had when I was a trucker, I slid on the ice and I jackknifed right in American Falls. Have you heard about Washington State's new policy reform laws? It's crazy here. Police can't do anything anymore. It doesn't surprise me. Here in California, you can steal $1,000 worth of merchandise and run out of the store and nothing will happen to you. Liam, how are you? I found out about Hogatha when I started dating Anthony. I got a bonus because now Hoggy is a friend. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Heather, how are you? Okay, I'm going to do one more layer of glue. And then we'll get the makeup on. I don't know how many of you remember me from Walk Away, but I made a video and I'm removing my makeup, you know. I'm doing another one, but it's more about drag and kids. Me explaining to parents why you should not push your children into drag. So I am doing a video about that. Since the Walk Away one was very popular, people liked the removal of the makeup, and it kept them watching and listening. So I am going to replicate it, but with better makeup. Because when I made that video and I saw what it looked like, I was horrified. I was talking to Brandon. I'm like, you have to let me redo that video. And he's like, oh no, it works. It's really good. And it's honest and it looks unplanned. I go, well, it was. So, okay. So I'm going to put some more of this powder on it. Don't even know you. And it says you're nasty. See, what's funny is I'll tell you, the people who do that shit, they must be very sensitive people because they think those kind of things are going to bother someone like me. That's what's so funny. It's not even insulting to me anymore. It's funny. That's the thing. I know it would probably hurt them to the core to be called disgusting, but I don't know. I'm starting to think there's some pretty weak people out there, really weak, sensitive people who are then attacking people who think that are weaker and more sensitive than them. And, I'm sorry to tell you, especially the older people, the older gay people, they really honestly don't give a shit what you think. And these people continually try to drag them down. And it's just not going to work. I mean, so you go right ahead and try your best, but it's just not going to work. Okay, you have hair. Why did I always think I'm bald. You guys, I'll tell you what I'm doing. And a lot of you will probably think, what the hell are you talking? Okay. Danny Perez I think that it's amazing exactly how you transition yourself. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I am bald. I shave all my hair off. But do you guys know who Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force is? You're right, but it just pisses me off. Oh, you was a trucker. I'm trucking now. And the ice can be hell. Oh, love, you're a trucker? Yeah, I slid on that ice in Idaho. It was bad. Your skin is lovely, Hogatha. Thank you. I'm concerned for you consuming that glue. Oh, no, it's made for children. One of the most intelligent people I know. Oh, thank you, Susan Mills. Thank you, honey. How are you feeling, Susan? How are you doing, dear? You guys, Susan had a procedure, and you know what? She's going to be up and dancing soon, Susan, that'll be great. Hi, James Still. How are you? Okay, Ashley. Okay, so you know who Carl is, okay? Carl is like a neighbor. It's a cartoon on Adult Swim, okay? So he has like a skullet. No, I want to be Carl for Halloween. Okay, so look. Okay, so I'm letting this hair grow, and I've already let this back hair grow like a mullet. So I'm just waiting for all this to grow in because I cut it because I want to shape it. So on Halloween, I could be Carl. Okay. But I don't wear that out. I wear my hat. Where's my hat? You guys, you want to see you want to see what I look like every day? All right. This is me. This is my everyday look. I don't even look like a homo, do I? Mark laughing. Wait, okay. Anyway. Is he the one that does the hands? Bobby, haha, that's dedication. Fashion, that's right, Ashley. It's fashion. You look great no matter what. Thank you, Sue. 5-star, yeah, it's my everyday look. That's right, thank you. No one messes with me. They see me coming looking like that, and I'm 6'4", 300 pounds. No one's messing with me. All right, hey Tracy. Oh, thank you, Linda. You're sweet. Dirty Martini says mullets are in right now. That's right, and I'm taking it a step further. I have a skullet. Hi, Amy. How are you? All right. So I'm cool with that. So I'm gonna put some foundation on. I use this. I learned this from another performer. You know, Dermablend like this is expensive. If you get this kind of Dermablend, for you people who wear it, it's expensive. If you get this is for your body and hands and arms. You could still put it on your face and it works just as well. It's actually more liquidy and it spreads more. How tall is Marquina? Marquina, what are you, 6'1"?
Almost 6'2", but they took quarter inch when I got my last tip.
Marquina is almost 6.
Oh, no, the doctor made me 6'2" with my back.
Yeah, see, Marquina, so Marquina has had 2 surgeries that affected the height, right? At first he was 6'2", then got a hip replacement, made him 6'1.5", and then got his back fused, and then gave him his height back. So now he just has a longer torso. Hi, Amy Rogers. How are you, dear? Wait, hold on. I got to see Lindsay's comment. Lindsay Graham says, nasty fat gay dude. That's right, Lindsay. That's right. You want some, come and get it. I can tell. Maybe me and Marquina can include you. Who knows? Depends on what you. Depends on you look like. Are you little? We want a little spinner guy. Okay.
Put in the middle and spit roast.
Spit roast. Are you ready for that, Lindsay? You ready? Male or female? I don't care. Okay, here we go.
Either way, we'll fill your holes up, tramp.
Yeah, we'll make you feel loved. Okay. Oh, I had my lower back fused 14 years ago. Really, Robin? Heather, his back is great. You know, he's having, probably a little loss of range of mobility, but still doing his thing. I'm a hippie, also Marquina. Lindsay, you think I'm an ugly man? Hi, Lisa Wingard. I need help with hooded eyes. Seriously, don't know. Amy,
hi, Lisa.
Amy, do you really want to know how to fix hooded eyes? Cancer. No, you're going to. You're gonna take You're gonna take a pencil, and I'm not kidding. And it takes practice. You're gonna take a pencil, and you're gonna draw your own eyelid. You're gonna draw an eyelid, and then you're gonna, it takes practice to smudge it and to shade it and everything. But you're gonna just create the eyelid you want with a pencil.
Oh shit!
Oh, you gotta watch it. Someone needs to sacrifice a troll so Hoggy can go buck wild on them. That's right. Thank you, Amy. Amy loves fat, nasty gay dudes. Thank you so much. Are you okay, Marquina? Okay. Yes. Thank you, Amy. You know what, Lindsay? I don't need you. I don't need your love. I have enough love, okay? So that's fine. I need a hater. So you can stay and hate me, okay? You can stay and hate me. Because you know what? Everybody loving me, it gets really boring, okay? So you're welcome. Hoggy, you also look awesome without makeup on. Thank you. Hey, Jessica from Boston. How are you?
Good, Boston.
Lindsey Graham, stop watching. No need for your rude comments. You leave the way you came in. Where did you get the clip over teeth? I'm wanting to ask you. Amazon. Marion Holtzman says, super humid here again. I'm effing melting. LOL. Only garden early in the mornings before 10. That's, you know, Marion, we ran into that in Phoenix. Phoenix was very humid while we were there. Very humid. And I told Mark, I go, well, you know what? I guess I'm just going to have to get used to this if we move. I mean, you know. But you know what? I mean, honestly, when it's 100 degrees here, we're inside all the time anyway. Hoggy, you're beautiful. Your skin's flawless. Thank you. Can we see Marquina? Marquina just left. Okay. Well, Lindsay's a fan, really. I mean, at this point, Lindsay, you're a fan. Okay, so go ahead and like my page and share it. Okay. Hey, DeWillis, how are you? Very good looking, without makeup and very beautiful. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so I'm now taking the Derma Blend. I'm going to dab over the eyebrow area because I'm just doing this area first to make sure I cover it because, you know, I might need extra coverage. Okay. And then I'm kind of pushing it and stippling. That's a word, stippling. Because I want to like push it in my face, not like swipe it around. Because I want it to stay where I put it. And I don't want to like smear around. And I'm really just gonna do the top of my face first because if you use eyeshadow, it'll fall down here and it'll start coloring the makeup that you put down here. So if you just do like your eye area first and then do the rest of your face afterwards, it's kind of better. Can you shout out my friend Dana? Hi, Dana. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's not like you can answer me, but I hope you're doing well. How do you keep your skin so clear with all the makeup? I honestly don't do it that much. Scarlett says, stipple thyself. I don't really do it a whole lot. I mean, maybe twice a week. 3 times a week, maybe. You know, and when I do it, I take it off. I don't keep it on all night. I mean, I kept it on quite a while when I performed at the club the other week, so I kept it on for a while, but you know, it's just really kind of taking care of your skin between makeup. I exfoliate. I use moisturizer all the time. I always have. I've always used moisturizer. I'm kind of gentle with my skin. Sunscreen. I mean, I'm going to be 52, so we know the skin cancer is coming. So anyway, I'm just very careful with this. And you know what? And this seems like such a thing that they always tell you. I drink a lot of water. I do. And it really shows on your skin. If you drink a lot of water, it really helps a lot. Okay, so I'm going to do, that's enough on my face so far. So, you know, the problem is you'll see this. This is where my eyebrow is. See, this is where my brow bone is, so it creates this lump here. I have to make that look like an eyelid. I have sex with men too. So I'm super filthy. Oh my God, Marion, you're so nasty. You're so nasty. You have sex with men. My God. Have you guys, you look, oh, thank you, Brittany. You ever notice it's really strange? I could do this and not even talk about my sex life, but then you have strangers coming in here talking about my sex life. I don't understand that. It's like Why do they have to make everything about sex? I don't get it. It's like, Lindsay, you know what? We can have fun and we can communicate and have a good time without talking about my sex life. I mean, frankly, you haven't said a word about your own sex life. You'd much rather talk about mine, and that makes me think you're kind of creepy. Okay. All right. Here we go. So after this, you powder. I'm gonna put some powder on real quick. Yeah, Brittany, you know what? It's funny. You say I don't look 52. I have noticed, and I think it's really kind of sad. You know, as our culture seems to get more superficial with looks, I've noticed younger generations are looking horrible. I don't know if it's all the processed foods. I don't know what it is. The fast food, the processed foods, just the junk that people eat. But young people are looking pretty rough. They're looking really rough. Okay. Nick says, I would tell you my sex life, but I don't have one. Yeah, anybody, if you want to talk about sex life, let's do it over drinks. Okay? We don't, not here in front of, 100 people. We can do it over drinks, if you want to know. Okay. I mean, at least buy me a drink before you discuss sex with me. Okay. This powder right here. You want to put powder on because it's really this. It seals the cream and the powder. I mean, I'm sorry, the cream or liquid. I know a lot of people miss this step. They just put on the liquid. But, everyday use, like women, a lot of you women, you don't have to do all this coverage that I'm doing. But really, the powder is what locks in that the cream. Jan says it's just a small part of who we are. Seems a shallow, right? It never seems to get boring for heterosexuals to talk about gay sex. They just love it. Heterosexuals seem to really love gay sex. Okay. Anyway, and I'm trying to, I'm going to try to do this as not as drag as possible, because I know a lot of women, they just want to see it. They want to see the makeup and the technique. So I'm not going to go with a big old eyelid and all that stuff. Soy, no sun, no work, no nutrition, right? I shared you. Oh, thank you, Angelique. That's sweet. I always said, why does it go right to the bedroom if you tell anyone you're gay? I don't know. I think maybe they want to try it out. I don't know. Okay, so earlier I had asked people what colors they want me to do, and I got a wide range of colors. So I picked from that purple, pink, and orange. I've done pink a lot. Pink is, and because of my eye color, my eyes are they're like a blue green. Pink and purple are great with green eyes, and orange is great with blue eyes. So I figure since I have a kind of a combination of both colors, both will be great on me. I'm not doing karaoke today. Are mosquitoes still getting AIDS in Africa today? Wasn't that, you know what? I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you guys a way I'm changing Hogatha a little bit. I'm going to start doing jokes, like just clips of jokes as content so people can spread around, because no one tells like very dark jokes anymore because everybody's afraid. There are jokes about cancer, about AIDS, about Jews, about the Holocaust, about blacks, about whites, just about everybody. And it's like, we don't tell those jokes anymore. And they're hilarious. They are hilarious. I love gay jokes. If you can insult me with a joke, I think it's hilarious. Mark's the same way. His favorites are black jokes. He loved black jokes. Loves it. It's just fun. A joke doesn't mean somebody hates you. It's just fun. I don't know. Maybe we're the weird ones. I don't know. But there used to be a time people loved being insulted. There are people who love, it's called being roasted. In case you guys haven't, a lot of people haven't, remembered that. Being roasted used to be fun. So I have been searching the internet for the most awful jokes ever. And that's where, and I'm not going to pretend that I make these jokes up. I change them a little bit. But the one about the mosquitoes in Africa getting AIDS, I mean, and you didn't even have to say anything bad. You know what is bad about it. And that's what's fun. I think you're so beautiful. Great sing. Oh, thank you, Rhiannon. It's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard, right? Can you tell a joke about the Dutch people? You know what? I don't. The funny thing is, growing up, when I was growing up as a kid, there were always jokes about Jews and the Holocaust. And the only jokes that they ever talked about other than like Jews, were like Polish people. And I never understood the whole time. I never understood why is it funny? Why do people talk about Jewish people and Polish people? I never knew why. And then, then you grow up, then you know why. Like I still to this day at 52 don't know why Polish people are considered stupid. Like I don't know what they do that is stupid. I'd love to know. But then again, I probably don't know a lot of Polish people, so. You should make a video memes of the captioned memes you post on your Facebook page. Fake being offended by everything. Yes, we need to lighten up. I'm Sicilian and called lots of things. Laughed my head off. Right, Chrissy? I bet, I always heard Sicilians are like hairy people and things like that. Okay. So I'm going to, can you tell a joke? Oh, wait. Yes, we need to lighten up, right? So is it true Hoggy and Kitty are becoming one? I love them both. Well, I'm thinking about, I'll tell you, a lot of like performers, they eventually just reveal themselves to people. So people know that they're performing. Like a lot of like the drag performers, there are very few that you see without their makeup on because they want to be that character all the time. I don't really necessarily care about being a character all the time. And so I'm slowly kind of getting out of that. But I love I still have the makeup, the fun and everything. And I will always be Hogatha. It's just, I just have to find a new direction. And, and I have been slowly adding the pretty elements of Kitty into it because I can mix them both. I'm Polish. What's black and crispy and on your roof? A Polish electrician. Are you 52? Like how? I thought you were like 40. Oh, it's so funny. I wouldn't want to be 40. I don't mind being 52. The reason why I don't want to be 40 is because I'm closer to death and I don't have to deal with all of these people that are eventually going to be in control. The Polish are the Mexicans of Europe. Oh, Jessica Lipka. Are you Polak? That's where some of the jokes come from. Okay. I didn't know that. See, I never knew that. I never knew that. Thanks, Amy. Okay, so since I'm doing pink, orange, and purple, I'm going to do the pink first as a base color, and then I will... Oh, shit. I need to do eyebrows. Okay, I got to do my eyebrows first. Because I have to know what the frame is, right? There are some people who will wait. They'll do their eyebrows last. I'm not going to do like a really huge draggy eyebrow, but I'll do an exaggerated one. Let me see. You guys, Jessica Lipka is a wonderful lesbian. Okay. I shouldn't say that, Jessica. But she is. Okay. She's a wonderful lesbian lady. Where the hell is my mirror at? Oh, here it is. Okay. There was a joke long time ago about the little Dutch boy who stuck his finger in the dike. But that's all I remember. Well, see, to me, dyke has a whole different meaning. Okay. Johnny Taylor says, how did my gay neighbor stop my dog from humping his leg? He picked him up and sucked his dick. Oh my God, that's so good. How does it take for one look? Like to do this, it shouldn't take me that long, but I'll be talking. So, Marion, you like that joke? Well, Marion, you're from Europe. You know about the Polish, right? Marion, are the Polish stupid? Okay. So my real eyebrow starts about here. I'm just going to start a little above it. So just going to kind of make an indication of my brow right now. And then I'll continue to work on it throughout the process. I just want to know, you know, I just need like a rough sketch of where my eyebrow will be. Okay. Without the talking, of course. Yeah, it could take me 2 hours maybe. Hello, Hogatha. I'm great, El Bloody O Gaming and Vlogs. Now the trick is to try to get them to match. And I'm kind of doing this measurement to find the high point of my brow where I want it. See, there are people who think that we do this out of perversion, but it's not out of perversion. It's seriously out of art. Like, I don't think people realize, you know, the skill it takes to do makeup like this. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, you want to be a woman. No, I don't want to be a woman. It's just, it's neat to be able to transform into a different person. You know, a lot of like sensible drag. I can tell you, there are drag people out there that are just awful people. But for us normal drag people, it's just an art form. It's fun. More than anything, it's just fun. Wow, wait. Life with Adam and Dale. Wow. What do you like the tip of a used condom? Huh? Wow, what do you like the tip of a used condom? Thanks, Charlotte. Yuck my mirror. You can tell me. You can call me EBO. Okay, thank you. I can see. Well, yeah. See, you have to change the planes of your face. It's an art form, but they want to automatically attach a sexual thing to it. And I'm not saying that some performers do that. They of course do it. We see it, but it's not all like that. And like I have no desire to live as a woman. And I'm not saying that it's wrong even if you wanted to, but that's just not what I do. You know, it started for me with the group Kiss, Queen, David Bowie, Boy George. I grew up seeing men putting paint on their face and becoming different things. And it's not even a woman. I mean, Kiss, they're not women. They don't want to look like women, but they're using makeup to become something else. Boy George, even though he wore makeup, he never portrayed himself as a woman. He was just a man with makeup on. And so that's how drag is for me. It's not, oh, I want to be a woman. I mean, because I love women. I think women are gorgeous, but I am. That's just where it comes from for me. I have a friend who asked me about applying makeup, and I send her your video. Oh, cool. Thank you. Hi, Christy. How are you? Please stop. I won't stop being mean. Why do you have to change your eyebrows? Because a man's eyebrow, and especially a 52-year-old man, my eyebrows actually used to be very quite arched as a young man. But over time, the skin sags, and then the eyebrows come lower. It's kind of like older women who haven't tweezed the hell out of their eyebrows. Their eyebrows are really low. So if you can pick them up a little bit, it gives you a more wide awake look. It'll elongate your face. And now I'm not saying that women should do this. This is really just kind of what men do to feminize their face. Or I'll have like this heavy brow right here. Now I could shave them and make them real thin, but still, like if you notice, you can still see the shadow of my real brow right here. So this extra space I will highlight, and I will darken this area because you see where it pops out right here? I need to recess that back or round it. It's just an illusion. It's just it's to make you think I have bigger, more feminine eyes. Plus, that space allows me to wear more makeup. You know, because you'll see it. I've seen women who have brows that are really down here, and they're putting eyeshadow right here, and it's like, you need more room. You know, you need to tweeze and kind of go higher. Not all women are like that, but some are. Equal makeup rights for all. That's right. Oh, you support. EBO supports drag queens. Beautiful art. It is. You know, and I tend to be the one. A lot of people will see my pictures. I'm very inspired by Divine now. And I really liked Divine. Divine was like my first introduction to drag, really. And he's like, you know, he really was not he was not what people would call a drag queen. He's a performer. Like, he didn't necessarily even want to be a drag queen. His fame just made him one. He was, you know, and he did roles without makeup on as well. If you guys know Dame Edna, people call a drag queen, but I don't even think he considers himself a drag queen. He just considers himself a performer. And I saw his farewell show. It was really good. And he's actually heterosexual. I have never, ever, ever met people. Okay, for some reason, gay people will tell you this, or drag performers. They'll say, well, drag queens are straight. There are some straight ones. The only straight one I have ever run into was Dame Edna, who is an old man who doesn't even really consider himself a drag queen. So I don't know why they say that. I have yet to meet a heterosexual drag queen. Do they exist? I'm sure they do. But are they the majority or even close to the majority? No. It's a gay man's industry. I mean, so I don't know why they try to pretend otherwise. How do you know when your eyebrows are equal? Well, I kind of do this. I'll go in different, you know, and the reason why I sketch them out at first is because then I can take my cover and then I can paint and I can cover up these eyebrows and reshape them or whatever. I know when he performs honest. I think it's talent if you can look. Right, Angelique, that is the hardest drag to do, is to look natural. And the thing is, I could never do it because well, you know, okay, I have feminine looking eyes and my mouth, my lips, I can make feminine. I'm a very, like I have a square jaw, a square chin, and that's like more of a masculine feature. I can correct that with makeup and lighting, but if you see me live, I can't correct that. Another thing, this right here is a very masculine trait. And a lot of transsexuals, if they want to feminize their face, they get this bone shaved down because there really is no way other than a ton of makeup and lighting to make you believe that this is not here. So a lot of drag queens, you don't even see them during the day because they can't. If the sun hits them, they look horrible. Or if you have light that shines down, it'll cast a shadow. Because right here, I start popping out, and then all this would be in a shadow. So you don't want overhead lighting either. Did you watch Kids in the Hall in the 80s? I didn't, but I knew people who did. When they dressed up as a woman in their comedy sketch, I didn't, I never saw it. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Griffiths. Okay, so I got the sketch of my eyebrow. Well, you know what? I got to do this too. Sorry, this is another drag thingy. I have to paint kind of light, like white right in here, so it kind of stands out. Hold on, I got to get a clean brush. Okay, so I just use this white. And then I'm going to kind of paint a new... I'm going to lighten this area up so it will be prominent. And then I use my finger to kind of blend it into the tan color or the other color I'm wearing. Okay. And there are, you could watch any performer do their makeup. They'll all do similar things, and they'll all do, and some might do very different things. But there tends to be like a blueprint to the drag face that a lot of performers follow. My best friend in my childhood was Polish. How do you protect from facial perspiration? You know what? Primer, milk of magnesia on your face will take care of that, and to some degree. Heavy makeup powder, and then I use this too. It's a finishing spray. It's supposed to like be a sealant, but honestly, there really is no. There's lots of performers I've seen where they'll sweat and the glue will give way, and then the eyebrows will start popping out. But I have heard of some. I think there's a product called Prozaid, if I remember correctly. Prozaid is like a glue, I think, or it's kind of like a... I've heard of people putting antiperspirant on their face. Yeah, milk of magnesia will fill... is kind of like a home remedy for pores. It will fill, I guess to a certain degree, it'll fill your pores up. I'm just fortunate. I don't have that problem. And also, somebody asked me about eyebrows. How do you know when they're equal? You just get them as close as you can, because nobody has perfect eyebrows. Nobody has perfect eyebrows. Now this, I have like a bump or something right here. Like it changes the shadow on my face. Okay. How do protect? Oh, okay, I already read that. I was just wondering if deodorant. Yeah, I have heard of people spraying antiperspirant on their face, or I think even hairspray. You could spray hairspray. You're just trying to create a barrier from the sweat or trying to stop it, but ultimately it's a losing game. If it's that hot, and that is one of the biggest thing about doing your makeup and getting to the club is the heat. Heat is the worst thing for drag. It is. So you telling me that milk is a good thing for your skin? Milk of magnesia. You can get like a cotton swab and just kind of dab it on and rub it in your face. And I've heard people do several layers of it. It'll leave a chalky film on your face, but then you put your makeup over it. Is that a weed leaf? Yes. It's a Jeffree Star weed leaf mirror. Okay. Hi, Randy. Okay, so on top of that white, that I just did, I'm going to put white powder. Okay. I'm looking for my brushes. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to just dab this white powder on top of it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to keep looking in this mirror, but I got to remember to pick up my handheld mirror. Okay. So this is just going to set that white cream. And it will also work to help blend the other eyeshadows that I'm going to put on. So I'm just going to leave it packed on. And then when I'm blending, it'll incorporate into the pink that I'm going to use. Because, you know, a lot of people, like, you know, they always tell you blend, blend, blend. And there's, yeah, you want to blend your colors. So you don't want to see like a white stripe and a pink stripe and a purple stripe. You kind of want in between the colors to kind of smudge into each other. The white will lighten the pink as it goes up. Okay. So let me add the pink now. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Did you push the live chat? Did you push the live chat at bottom? I don't understand. You know what? I got to put this. I'm going to put this in my hold on. I'm going to I got to switch my accounts real quick. And because I know that this isn't showing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Never mind. Hold on. I'm sorry, you guys. This is going to take a minute. Because I know I'm showing this video in one part. I got to put it on my real page. Hold on. I'm sorry. All right. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to put the pink on. So I'm using this. It's called pigment, like pig. The lady was not seeing comments, Hoggy. I was trying to help her. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take this in the crease. I'm trying to focus the crease and above. Okay. And I'm just going to keep doing it till it gets darker. And I'm going to blend it up into the white area. And a lot of people, like, I'm swiping, but, you know, you could also dab it, too, to put it exactly where you want it. So you could do this, and this will really concentrate it where you want it. And then you could kind of blend it. Like, the more you do makeup, the more you'll learn about it. And you realize it really is painting. I mean, if you ever did art class or whatever, there's a live chat, top chat display that you can choose on YouTube. I'm thinking the last question was about another platform. Well, this is the thing. Okay, so people get confused sometimes. There are lots of comments coming through. Okay, I am doing this on YouTube, my Facebook page, and my Facebook profile. So not everybody's going to see the same comments. Like, only Facebook people will see Facebook comments, and only YouTube people will see YouTube comments. So sometimes there's confusion in that. And I mean, I don't know if that's what we're dealing with right now, but okay. And I use quite a big brush because I want to, because I want this color all over and pretty blended. So I use a big brush, and it also saves time. If you know what size brush you need, go as big as possible because it'll save you time. Are we going for, I'm going to do pink, purple, and orange. I honestly have never done orange on myself. Angelique, you're watching on Facebook. Okay. You are the Barbara Ross of painting. Barbara Ross. You know what? It amazes me really how popular he still is. Bob Ross. I used to watch Bob Ross when I was a kid, and I used to think, why can't my dad be like that? I want a dad like Bob Ross, so nice and gentle. All right, I think I'm done with pink. And I'll save this brush for, later to blend with. Gorgeous. What are your true feelings about Jeffree Star? I've never bought any of his products, but I have been gifted his products. What do I think about him? Well, first and foremost, what a great success, right? What a great success he has been. Hi, Divine Waters. What a great like I said, what a great success Jeffree Star has been, and he's been able to make it, And I think good for him. I don't follow him a whole lot. I know a lot of people don't like him. I know a lot of people called him a racist for past things or whatever, but I'm called a racist all the time too. I think in real life, well, even his persona online, I think it's annoying that this is just me. You guys all know I'm a gay person. That overly dramatic gay persona really irritates me. And it just seems to be something that happens a lot with gay men or gay men who dress up like women or wear makeup. I can't stand that. I can't stand the whole. I just don't like it. It annoys me. So I think he's an annoying person. But as far as like his morals, I don't really know that much about him, to be honest with you. But I do know, I have seen, a lot of people not like him. So, and I don't know like where that comes from. Because I just don't follow him, really. I can't stay. Hey, Sir Fat, how are you? I'm going out with friends. Good, you should. But I want to tell you that I love you. Thank you. I love you too, Sir Fat. Go out with your friends. Don't watch me. You could always watch me. You could always, the internet's forever, right? So these videos will last forever. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. You got that butch lesbian femininity going on. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with some purple. You got, and like, I'm not really I'm kind of, you know what, I'm going to do more of a, it's more of this color. I guess it'd be more of a wine color. I don't really have a bright purple. But you did so, thanks. My English is terrible. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna define my crease. I'm gonna line my eyes with it like an eyeliner, and then I will blend that, and then later, put black in there. Okay. Okay, here we go. Who do you like on the non-drag race community, i.e. talented cross-dressers? Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. This might be a little controversial. The first drag queen I really, really, really liked was Jackie Beat. Jackie Beat is a little older than me. The only drag queen I think of besides Divine that I've spent money on. Okay. And see, this is, I don't even know what I shouldn't be saying. No, I'm going to say it. Why not? So I eventually worked with Jackie Beat. Okay. I eventually worked with Jackie Beat. The thing that I don't like about Jackie now, I'm still entertained by Jackie, but there are two things that have disappointed me about Jackie, and I can understand why. I do. Like, just because you don't like something, I'm the kind of person that will find a reason or try to find, I'm just that person. I just try to explain everything. I want to know things, okay? When I worked with Jackie Beat was a very political person, still is. And lets his, because it's a man, lets his opinions known. Is very strongly opinionated, which is great. Okay. I heard Jimmy James is one of the most nastiest people there is. I don't know. I know who you're talking about, Jimmy James. I saw him on Phil Donahue years ago when I was a child, was fascinated by Jimmy James. His impression of Marilyn Monroe and Betty Davis are like spot on. But the thing with Jackie Beat is, I always respected Jackie Beat's talent to take songs and revamp them into something dirty, and sing them. And he has a great singing voice, great performer. I don't like Jackie Beat's hypocrisy. And when I say that, the hypocrisy that I witnessed firsthand is Jackie Beat is very much into not being racial or racist. Okay, talks about it a lot. I see it. But I know from personal experience that Jackie Beat's a little looser when it comes to race and will joke about it. Okay, and actually be serious about it sometimes. Hey, Rob, how are you? And there are many drag queens that are hypocrites like this. I'll say exactly what I want to say, and probably it's because I'm not famous, and I don't make a bunch of money, and I don't really rely on drag to pay my bills. But Jackie made a comment backstage one time about Mexicans. It wasn't hateful, but it was derogatory. And this was after she just got done on a stage talking about how racist Donald Trump was. But then actually went backstage, and it was about the lifestyle of Mexicans. And the friend that I had at the time, we were all talking, and this person that we mutually know broke up, actually divorced his husband, who happens to be Mexican. And there was a certain way that they were living. And once the husband moved out of the house, Jackie said, "Why are you still living like a Mexican?" And it wasn't in a good way. And it was in a derogatory way. And it wasn't a joke because there was no audience there and nobody was laughing. So I find that a little hypocritical. Do I consider it being completely nasty? No. but I think it's hypocrisy. I was able to see how he really feels, and he isn't that, you know what I mean? It just, okay, so, right, Jesse, it's the amount of animals you have, the way you take care of your animals. She has a certain perception of how Mexicans care for their animals. Okay, also, another thing that Jackie Beat does that I don't care for is he all of a sudden has decided to jump on the trans bandwagon and say, you know what, maybe I'm on the trans spectrum. Won't say he's trans, but we'll say I'm on the trans spectrum as if it's autism or something. And he also has been not as funny or shocking anymore because of how offended people are. So Jackie Beat has modified himself to be a little softer and a little nicer on camera. I don't care for that. I just don't. I think there's dishonesty to it, and I don't know. Maybe he was losing an audience because everybody's changing. Everybody's becoming more sensitive, and I know he makes his money doing that. So you know what? More power to him. He's just becoming what the people will buy. You know what I mean? So that's, whatever. Okay, so I know I went on for a while. I'm sorry. So I'm just adding purple. I'm using purple shadow as like a, notice me. Aliki? Is that how you say your name? Aliki? So I'm putting this purple on, I'm going to eventually smudge this. And purple will really bring out like the green in your eyes. Okay, so you see how my eye kind of droops? I'm going to use this shadow to kind of reshape my eye to make it go higher. Other non-RuPaul drag queens. So he's a Ru girl without being a Ru girl, right? Well, he's very bitter, and he really is. He honestly is bitter that all of these young people, talentless people, are getting all the attention. But you know what? I love what Jackie Beat does. I really do. I'm very entertained by Jackie Beat, and I loved working with Jackie Beat. There were some drag queens I did not like working with, and they're actually quite popular. Dory, you've been to Facebook. Jahagi, you may have heard that Simon Cowell's UK show, The X Factor, has been dropped. Really? I think he should do a new show called Drag's Got Talent. Would you apply? No. I mean, I guess I would. I mean, it depends. Angelique, you're back. Gotta go see you. Bye, Jesse Fawcett. I'm using the purple right now just to as an eyeliner. Then I'm going to go back and smudge it. Then I'm going to put black on. But I'm going to reshape my eye with it. Did you know the Roseanne stuff with Jackie Beat? Yes. Jackie Beat was like friends with Roseanne, wrote for Roseanne, and then in the end then tried to destroy Roseanne, and then came back recently, I saw, and said, yeah, me and Roseanne have been talking, and I still don't agree with her politics, but we're talking, type of thing. Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. But the problem with politics is they change all the time. And I don't understand why people during this last administration, people made such harsh decisions in dropping friends and family because presidents come and go. They do. And you know what? Maybe the next one that somebody else supports just might be the next Hitler. Who knows? You know. I mean, it could be said, and there could be an argument made that if you voted for Joe Biden, then you're a racist. And someone could make that argument because he has said horrible racist things in the past. He said them during his campaign and people ignored it. Well, you know, society could just easily cancel those people too as being racist because it's right there. It's everything he said is right there. So I don't know. Hopefully, I hope people learn from this. I mean, because I'm dropping my shadow down here to give my eye a new shape. Okay. Anyway. I think that's why there used to be a time, and if you all remember when we were kids, or those of you who are not kids, you didn't talk about politics. You didn't talk about it because everybody knew that everybody had a different opinion, and some people couldn't handle your opinion. And so you just were quiet about it. We need to go back to those times. So the base is purple eyeliner and then with black. Yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to smudge it. And then I'm going to put black in there too. So it'll be like black and then underneath it will be purple. You'll see the purple peeking out below the black. Today, Biden said yeah, really? You know what? That's funny. Marquina told me about that. That Joe Biden used to be a trucker. I never knew that. You know, he really would have done well with like the red states if he would have said he used to be a trucker. You know, if he could appeal to the working class, maybe people would have liked him more. I don't know. Hey, Marquina. You remember when you told me Joe Biden was a trucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chaz just said it too.
Mm-hmm. He was everything, honey.
He's a big bad trucker.
He is.
Hi, Dory.
18-wheeler.
Can we call this look bang tidy? It's a phrase that we use. What does it mean, Rob? Chaz, he used to haul corn pops. That's right. Okay. Nobody knew that. Even him until today. Well, there must be records. So he has a CDL or yeah, a commercial driver's license. That's amazing. You go, Joe Biden. That's funny because it's always been known that he has always been employed by the taxpayers, always. So good. You mean he's actually done something other than live off our tax dollars? That's amazing. No, that makes me like him more. He's actually had a real job. Hey, Valley Cat, how are you? Hi, John Carlos. Chaz says his dementia hasn't changed his relationship with reality. He's always been a liar. Well, I'll tell you, one of my favorite pictures of him, I'll be honest with you, is him holding hands with Robert Byrd, the Ku Klux Klan recruiter man. One of my favorite pictures. The one he called his hero. It's so funny. It cracks me up. It's so funny because I've gotten in arguments with people who voted for Biden, and I'm like, dude, you're a racist. You voted for a racist, therefore you're a racist, right? Isn't that how it works? You voted for a racist, so now you're a racist. No, man, I picked the lesser of two evils. Well, the people who voted for Trump thought that about Hillary Clinton too. You're using the same excuses. But why does it work for you and not for them? No, man, I'm not a racist. I just voted for the less of two evils, right? There were three. You could have voted for Jo Jorgensen, a woman. The first woman president could have been elected. But you decided to vote for a racist. Why? Those are great conversations. So the racism is on the other foot. Okay, so let me get my smudgy brush. Hogatha, what was your favorite job? My favorite job was working in the nightclub. It just didn't pay enough. It didn't pay enough, and there was really nowhere to go, you know? It was just a big party, that's all. So I spent almost 5 years just partying every night. And, you know, it gets old. Well, it gets old when you're not making all the money, you know? If you're the money maker, it's great. If you're the one who gets to cash your, if you're the one who gets to take, you know, all that money home, it's great. But, you know, when you work in a club, you're really just an employee, and, you know, they don't pay a lot of money. So I wish it would, because I had a great time, and I did a good job. Biden has said a lot of things over the years. I'm not going to start believing his truck driving career as the first time right? Shouldn't it be in his Wikipedia? Bang tidy is what men here in the UK say when they clap eyes on a beautiful, gorgeous woman. Oh, honey, you can call me that all you want. Oh, Lord, I'm having a heavy flow period this month. Frank, are you still trying to get pregnant? Are you the love child of Divine and Lee Bowery? You know what? I never thought about Lee Bowery. Wasn't he great? Yes, you know what? I'm starting to, with every performer, you kind of start settling into what you are or who influenced you. I'm starting to think that my parents are Divine, Anna Nicole Smith, and Boy George. Those are my parents. I come from a 3-way relationship. Okay, I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to start smudging this makeup. Okay. But yeah, and the funny thing is Boy George was inspired by Lee Bowery, you know. In fact, I think he actually played Lee Bowery in a play. or some kind of musical. So yeah, the idea is I want to smudge this so to where it's a shadow and not necessarily a line. Okay. So me and Mark are going up to Mammoth on Saturday. We're going to be there a couple days. We rented a cabin. It's the same exact cabin that we rented a year ago. And we loved it so much that when we checked out, we said, we want this room. We want this same cabin next year. So it's great. It's like in the forest, huge, huge trees. There's a lake nearby. There's a creek that runs by the cabin, and we have a patio that overlooks it. It's really nice. Biden's paying people $100 to get vaccinated. Isn't that amazing? You guys, that's amazing. I don't know. Why do you have to convince people to get a vaccine that will save your life? I don't understand. And if it's so deadly and if it's so dangerous, why aren't they just forcing it? Why aren't they forcing it? And why are they letting people in the country who have not been vaccinated? That's what I don't understand. Frank is trying to get pregnant, you guys. And when they started offering marijuana to get a vaccine, that just lost me right there. I'm like, why the hell would you give someone marijuana to save their life and to save the lives of citizens? I don't get it. They have gone about this the whole wrong way. They have. And I think even people who got the vaccine are pissed off about all of it. And that's good. Everybody should be pissed off. I mean, I was alive. We had vaccines when I was a kid. Like, I was one of the last generation to get the smallpox vaccine. And there was no controversy about vaccines then. You just got them. But they did not do this well at all. The schools will be open full-time in September. Scarlett, are you in Long Beach? Why isn't the military on lockdown? I mean, you guys, come on. You know, if this was that big of a deal, come on. And why? They still haven't explained. Why has nobody explained why is it still considered an experimental drug? Why are the vaccines from all of the manufacturers not approved by the FDA? And why are they called experimental? Like, honestly, here, let me, I want to inject you with this experimental vaccine. Why? Why is it not approved? I don't get it. Is it just so they don't have to take responsibility for future problems? I don't know. Okay, anyway. Now what I'm going to do is, I mean, I'm just saying that's something that people should think about. I sure as hell do. Okay. So now I'm going to put that purple in my crease area. I did black makeup on one of my white friends. Chaz. Okay. Thanks. I did black makeup on one of my white friends one night following a Glow Zell tutorial while drinking one night. She came out a mess. Is that considered blackface? I mean, you know what? That's a good question. Is any time you put black makeup on your face considered blackface? I mean, I don't think it is, but whatever. I mean, there's a woman that I saw on TikTok who was an Asian woman who could legitimately make herself look like black basketball players through makeup, and they got rid of her for blackface. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not blackface. Blackface is a specific thing. Hogatha, do you do your... Yes, I do my own makeup all the time. I've never had anybody do my makeup. Rob says 65% of the people now been hospitalized with COVID in the UK have had both vaccines. Really? So here, you guys, this is what's happening. This is from a UKer outside of the United States. 65% of the people now been hospitalized with COVID in the UK have had both vaccines. They even said in the UK news conference, it doesn't stop you getting it. It just stops you from dying. All right. So it's not really a vaccine then, is it? I mean, if you could still get it and still spread it around, it's not a vaccine. It just isn't. When you got a smallpox vaccine, you did not get smallpox, and you did not spread it. Hi, Andrew. Faith, I have like a mix of like a blue and green in my eyes. I have 3 letters for a vaccine, but I refuse to take it. I trust my immune system. Holland, you have the same stuff happening in Holland, Angelique. See, this is why I love having an international audience so real people can see what's happening around the world. Holland, same shit with 2 vaccines. That's why I refuse taking it. Sorry. Just so you guys know, do you know, okay, so every vaccine has a lot number, okay? But none of it there has been no database in the United States anyway compiling the information. So vaccine cards are extremely easy to counterfeit. Very easy. Just putting it out there. I mean, a scanner and a copy machine, anybody can have a vaccine. Okay, so I'm putting the purple in here now. And I definitely need more. Sexy woman, you can really tell now you're losing weight. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, I have lost some weight. I think, you know what? I honestly think it's because I've been drinking a ton of water. And the water really fills you up. It's like you don't need to eat that much anymore. And trust me, I love food. I love food. But then it could just be the cancer. I don't know. Hoggy, if you didn't listen to No Agenda Show, you should. They talk a lot about what you talk. Oh, really? I got to look at that. No Agenda Show. They put COVID in your blood so your immune system takes self-care, but the nog quarantine. But I respect everyone's choice. Oh, I do too. If anybody wants to take it, they should take it. I would never tell somebody not to take it. I mean, if they ask my opinion about it, I'd give it. But, I don't, everybody makes up their own decision to do whatever the hell they want. Just like it's an absolute known fact in the United States, the number 1 killer of children are automobile accidents. Now, I could easily tell people if you drive a car, you're trying to kill people because it is the number 1 killer of children. I mean, but people are still going to drive and put children at risk. The host of No Agenda show is Adam Curry. Oh, I love Adam. Wait, oh no, Adam Curry. At first I was going to say Adam Carolla, but I know who Adam Curry is. Yeah, I totally remember him. He has the curly hair from MTV. Is that the one, or is he the blonde guy? I think he's the curly haired guy. It's my personal choice to not wash my hands while I prepare your food. It's absolute, but Alberto, that's an absolutely true statement. Absolutely true statement. What cancer? I'm just kidding, Megan. I just tease because I've been losing weight, and even my mother's like, "You've been losing weight," but I think she thinks it's more about drugs than cancer. But I don't have you know what? I'm sure I have skin cancer. I'm sure I have skin cancer somewhere. Yes, you can still get the virus no matter what. So what if okay, so really what's the vaccine for? What's it for? If you can get the vaccine and still spread COVID and not be protected from it, and you still have to wear a mask, then why get it? I don't get it. Why get it then? No, I'm telling you, they've done a horrible job managing this. Horrible. Okay, so I'm getting eyeshadow fallout right here. This is why I don't do my bottom makeup cover up with all this. If I have a court order requiring me to stay 20 feet away from children, can I still be a school bus driver if I make them all sit in the back seat? You know what, Chaz? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. Okay, so if you see, I'm adding shadow. You see my crease right here? I'm kind of extending and elevating that crease a little bit. And if you see, it's kind of giving me more of a cat-shaped eye. That's kind of what you want to do. If you want to change the shape of your eye, really, basically draw what you want. Draw what you want and then blend it. Okay, so I'm drawing exactly what I want here, and then I'll go back through and then blend it. Okay. So everyone can say, I'm vaccinated, right? Pretty much. Do you want to know one thing I've realized out here in California anyway? The majority of people who have masks on have been vaccinated. And everybody who has not been vaccinated are saying they're vaccinated and they're not wearing masks. Wait, what cancer? I don't have cancer. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I get skin cancer. I probably have a couple spots of cancer on me. But no, it was just a dark joke. I'm getting into the dark joke business, people. I'm bringing it back. I want to bring back old, offensive, horrible jokes. Like Marquina. One of her favorite jokes is, what do you call a black woman who has had 5 abortions? A crime fighter. Marquina loves that joke. They say it considerably reduces your chances of getting as sick or dying. But the funny thing is, the death rate is so small anyway. It is so small. Just be you, dear. I am, dear. Okay. So if anybody like Facebook people or the stupid cancel culture people come for me, I am a gay man and I love gay jokes. I love insulting gay jokes. They're hilarious. Marquina is a gay black guy loves to hear black jokes. And we all used to. When we were younger, we all loved it. The adults did too. That's definitely something that we all laughed together about, were these jokes, and people need to remember that. You can come together through humor. What's better than roses on a piano? Tulips on an organ. Uh, uh. Exactly. What study shows that the vaccinated are less likely to die of COVID? Hey, did I show you a shirt that I got? Let me get it real quick. I got it from my friends. I got it from my friends at the Unframe of Mind show. I'll show you. I did a little commercial for it before, but here. I'm identifying as vaccinated. Is that cool? The funny thing is, I haven't really worn it a whole lot. Not in California. Because if I wear it, then they're going to know I'm not vaccinated. And then they'll, oh, your mask isn't on. So I'm kind of getting ahead of that. Hoggy, I'll pay you to do my makeup. Y'all need to rebel and break into the UK Capitol. Oh my God, Marty. Richard Pryor was hilarious. Now, when I was growing up, Eddie Murphy was real popular, but I noticed that Eddie Murphy really did not touch on race that much. I don't remember it anyway. But he was so nasty. I loved Eddie Murphy. He was hilarious. I know a lot of people younger people probably don't know that he was a comedian at one time. I've had both vaccines, Hoggy. I work for the UK Health Services, and we are still having to wear full PPE inside hospitals, yet the general public can do what the hell they like. It's boiling my piss. Rob, I know two people who also work for the what is that, NHS? Okay, Chaz has guys, I haven't even read it yet, but I know Chaz has a joke for us. Here we go. What do you get when you cross a Polak with a Mexican? Graffiti on a chain link fence. You guys, there's some truth to that, because I know a graffiti artist and he just happens to be Mexican. All right. So okay, so that's pretty much the shape I'm going for. Now I'm going to blend that. You guys, nobody said makeup was easy. Nobody said it wouldn't take that long. Oh my God, I've been doing this for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Marquina, love the joke. Yeah, Marquina loves jokes. Yeah, because race wasn't that big of an issue in the 80s, yeah. CDC just mandated masks again in Monroe, Pennsylvania. I'm afraid to get the vax because of all this. Well, the funny thing is, I don't think anybody should be forced to take a vaccine that the FDA won't stand behind. I mean, how do you argue that? How do you argue that? They won't even approve it. They will not approve the vaccine that they're dying to get in your arm. Why is that? Why? It's not an accident. I mean, there has to be a reason for it. Okay. So now let me blend this out. I just broke a mirror. And now I'm going to have 7 years bad luck. Damn it. Oh, that's awful. That was a gift, too. That was a gift. I love getting the vaccine. It made me feel like I had the flu. I slept 2 hours, and then I got up and felt fine. You guys, how can I put it? Yeah, there are people who have taken the vaccine and they have absolutely no problems at all. You know, it's good for them. And then there's some who got the vaccine and got sick, and now there's people sitting in the hospital who got the vaccine and because it didn't work. I mean, that should alarm people. I mean, the people who actually got the vaccine, does it bother you at all? Like, really? Because I'll be honest, I didn't get it. I didn't get it because in January of 2020, I got deathly ill. And I had every symptom of it. And I never get sick. So I know I had it. But I don't know how I would feel, honestly, if I got the vaccine and then realized it didn't work. I mean, that would kind of bug me. Because it's like, wait a minute, I was a lab rat for you. I trusted you. And it's not working. So if it's not working, what's it doing in my body if it's not protecting me? Those are just questions that I ask. You might not. I do. Biden can keep his $100. I know, $100, really. Hoggy. Okay, hold on. Now, you guys, this is Rob. Rob is in the UK, and he works for their socialist medical system. Okay. Hoggy, at work, we have a white list request form, which is a form which is used to request a piece of ICT hardware to be released for use on a PC. Ask Marquina if she takes offense to the white list request form, even though it has no relation to race or ethnicity. Marquina has earbuds in her ear, but I guarantee you she would not be offended by it. In fact, she would like that form because Marquina likes white people. Linda Jean says, I got the vaccine. My son emotionally blackmailed me into it. I won't get any more. I'll still hug and unvaccinated. I don't care. Good. Rob says, the reason I ask about the white list request form is someone of ethnicity sent in a complaint asking for it to be renamed with immediate effect. You know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe we should even change, like this right here, we call this the white of your eye. Why do we call it white? Why? Why should we call it white? Why can't it just be the black of our eye? I work with people every day and I'm not worried at all. You know what? Okay. So I recently had a conversation with somebody I went and performed at a club, right? He's told me that some of his, I don't want to say it. Wait, I shouldn't say it. Let's put it this way. I have been in areas of the country, and I'm an old man. I'm a fat man. Okay. Those are things that actually kill you when you get COVID, right? Well, when I had it, I was heavier. And was it bad? Yes, it was bad. I was in bed for 3 days. I was. Fever, everything. Heavy chest, coughing. I coughed for 4 months afterwards. I'm sure I have damage to my lungs. I'm sure I do. It is, it has taken me a while to become more physically fit to actually do the things I used to do. Before I got it, I was walking 17 miles a day working at Amazon. There's no way I can walk 17 miles today. I have now. I'm not. Well, maybe I could walk it. I don't know, but I haven't done it, and I just lost all my endurance and energy when I got sick, and I just couldn't do the job anymore. But what can I say? I've been around people who were infected with COVID. Now, maybe I'm immune to it since I had it. Who knows? But I've been to several states in the country. I've been to several events with thousands and thousands and thousands of people. I just came back from an event that had 5,000 people. I went recently to a nightclub. I went into areas that people now say that they got COVID in. And nothing's happened to me. And I don't know. And there's lots of people that I know that have had that experience. Perhaps we have strong immune systems. Nothing gets rid of illness more than a strong immune system. And so whenever, we were in areas where you had to wear a mask, I wasn't too particular about it. I would bring it down. I wore masks that you could breathe through. I wore fake masks. I wore masks that, if I could find one, were basically fishnet and you breathe right through it. Nothing ever happened. Am I saying it doesn't happen to anybody? No. I'm just stating me and my group of people who went around, who did not compromise their immune system, who hugged each other, who hugged strangers, who ate from strangers' food baskets and stuff. I drank off liquor bottles when I was in DC. There was a huge event there, and I met a lot of drunk people at a bar who had bottles of whiskey, and they were offering me whiskey, and I would swig off of it. I didn't even know these people. All I'm saying is, I've been fortunate. That's it. I guess that's the only conclusion I can come to, because there are people who are sitting at home with their masks on who are getting sick. And yet there are 50-year-old people like me who are obese, who are traveling the country in airplanes, in cars, not social distancing, not masking, and we're fine. So why? I want to know why that is. I think this is a discussion without an end. Pretty much, Angelique. You're absolutely right. Okay, so now I'm going to blend the white. And it's sad because I think these things are dividing people. Okay. So now I'm going to go blend this white stuff in with the pink. But you know what I see happening is more and more people who don't want to wear the mask are really kind of coming out on top in a lot of situations, because there are people in stores who are still yelling at people for not wearing a mask, and you're just not going to get away with it. You're just not. At some point, we're going to reach a point where everybody's going to agree, yeah, I'm just not doing it anymore. And then there's going to be the real masky people that are like going to cry and, whatever. But I don't know. In the end, you're responsible for your own health. So you could stay home. You could do whatever you have to do. Okay. So I'm going to take this white and I'm going to paint some white in here so I could put orange in there. And what the white will do, it'll allow the color to be very pigmented, so you could really see it. So I never, ever, I don't put people down for wearing a mask at all. They can do whatever the hell they want. It's their life, because the mask doesn't affect me. But what I will say is the mask creates a barrier between people. I've noticed that. I think people, there is a certain type of person, not all of them, a person who, when they wear a mask, they feel invisible. And they feel like they don't have to interact with people. I've definitely seen that. And sometimes they act like a patient who's just been released from a hospital. I don't know. I've seen the strangest people. The strangest people do that. They'll like avoid you and stuff. Okay, so I'm doing this to make my eyelid prominent again and brighter, so it adds more dimension. And then, like I said, I could put a color on top of it so you could really see it. I support people wearing masks. They have to protect me from seeing ugly people. Well, it's funny because I don't know. Okay, unless people just didn't take health class, and I'm sure there's lots of young people who did not take health. You need to be around some form of filth to actually keep your immune system healthy. Your immune system needs things to fight, and it's been doing it your whole life. But if you sit around in a bubble and you don't expose your body to that stuff, you're going to be sick all the time. It's almost like someone with HIV. You have no protection. You have no protection over illnesses anymore. And I don't intend to do that to myself. It's kind of like if you take all the bullets out of your gun, what's the point of having a gun? But I mean, in the end, people are going to do what they want to do, and that's fine. That's. Okay, so let me get an orange color. I've never done this, so let's see. Oh, so what I'll do is I'll probably put this orange. Don't look orange there. I'll put this orange on, and then I'll put this really sparkly orange over it. Let's see how that works. Wait, let me see if I have different oranges. Not much older than Hoggy. We grew up breaking thermometers, playing with the mercury. I never did that, but it would be fun. I played with mercury in toys, but not like barehanded. Okay, so I'm going to use one of these oranges. I'll probably use this one. Okay. First, I'm going to dab it on. I guess it's going to be kind of like a Mardi Gras thing, huh? And I'll eventually, I'm going to smudge it all together. But you know what? I'm actually believing that we're gonna have another lockdown. It's already happening in LA. In LA, you cannot dine inside without wearing a mask now. Now, I don't live far from LA County, so I expect it to get here soon. Okay, now I'm gonna blend it all together. I use my tank top a lot to clean my brushes. Okay. Regarding your weight, Hoggy, are you dieting or have you just changed? You know what? I'm not really. I deliberately, I'll leave things on my plate now I never did before because it was a sin. I just don't feel the need to stuff myself anymore. I was a compulsive overeater. I would continue to eat when I knew I should stop. I just stopped doing that. I've made wiser choices. I don't eat I don't eat a lot of bread anymore. I have a very meat concentrated diet. And you know what's so funny? I've lost weight and I switched from diet soda to sugared soda. I drink cherry Pepsi, which is odd because you would think that I would gain weight. I did get down to 295 and I popped back up to 300. I just recently ate a ton of pasta, and I don't eat a lot of pasta, and it is really done something to me. So I need to not eat a lot of pasta anymore. But the biggest thing is I have increased my water intake by 500%. Honestly, the more I drink it, the more I crave it. And I used to drink a lot of sparkling waters. I don't drink those anymore because they were giving me heartburn. But I've just found that I really, really love regular just water. And I drink a lot of it. And, I like it. So I think it's really helped, regulate my eating. Right. You know what? Somebody said, like, okay, Governor Abbott, even though Governor Abbott said no masks, here, hospitals are forcing workers. Right. The government is using businesses to do their dirty work because they can't tell you to wear a mask. So what they do is they have big business do it. My extreme exposure to filth in the 80s has made me immortal. It's the truth, though. Yeah. We actually, people, I don't know if you people, younger people know this. We actually put kids together who were sick. We would put sick kids with healthy kids so the healthy kid could get sick so they can fight against like chicken pox and stuff. We deliberately gave kids chicken pox. We did, and everybody was fine. Okay, so you see this purple? I'm going to make this purple a little darker. So, it's like once I got the orange on, I'm like, the purple could be a little stronger. And then I start, kind of building the colors back up again and making everything bigger and bolder. I mean, the reality is you could do your makeup all day long. At some point, enough is enough, and you just have to force yourself to. I'm that person. I eventually just have to force myself to stop. Okay. Now I'm going to blend that, and then I'm going to stop. Okay. They say the fake sugar isn't good for you. It's best to have real sugar. I'm kind of finding that out. You just have to, you know what it is? It's all about moderation. You can really eat anything you want, just know when to stop. And I'll tell you, I don't know if she's watching it. My mother, I'll tell you through the 80s, my mother had a weight problem. Well, she's had a weight problem her whole life, but through the 80s, I was exposed to all of those diet things because they were really big in the 80s. And, Oprah Winfrey made it popular because she was always a big fat ass trying to lose weight. And then telling everybody, oh, you got to lose weight, you got to lose weight, you got to lose weight, which of course you should lose weight if you're fat. But as a child, I was constantly bombarded with that message, constantly. And I never wanted to be fat. And you know what? I obsessed over weight as a child. And how can I put it? They really drove low fat. Low fat was the thing, but the thing is low fat was filled with sugar and it's filled with salt. You could look at it, on your low fat milk even. And I was into that for a while, low fat stuff. And I eventually realized this isn't even any better for me. And then I realized that fat doesn't make you fat. And that's one thing that the diet industry always tries to push, that fat makes you fat, and it doesn't. Excess calories make you fat. Processed foods make you fat. All of these packaged, convenient, low-fat foods are actually making people fat. Okay. So I'm going to put on this. It's like a shiny gold right in here. Okay. Doesn't seem very shiny. But yeah, look at any of your low-fat foods. They're all processed. They've taken the fat out of it, and they've replaced it with sugar and salt. And you know what? I went from low-fat milk to drinking almond milk, and then I went back to just regular old whole milk. I love it. Oprah died? No. I bet we're gonna have Oprah around for a long time. Okay. I need this. You guys, I'm culturally appropriating makeup. I'm assuming this is an Aztec or something. Yeah, Azteca. So I'm appropriating the colors. So if there's any as people of Aztec heritage or anything, I apologize. Okay. I apologize. Not you remember that? You remember that in the 80s and 90s, you'd say something, and if you didn't mean it, you'd say not. All right. Let me work on my eyebrows now. Oh, thank you, Alberto. No chance. So chances are, if you are dieting and eat nothing but low fat, feels you're more likely to then be Hey, Rob, do they do that in the UK? Are they into the no fat or low fat foods like we are? I kind of like to have a high arch. Hey, Motel Wi-Fi, how are you? Hoggy, please keep my other half in prayers. Oh, it's chemo day today. Oh, Cheryl, I'm sorry about that. I know that could be awful. And isn't chemo basically poisoning the whole body just to get rid of cancer cells? So that's why they're sick afterwards. Is this their first chemo? Those are the people that need to stay home. Hoggy, oh wait. You walk into a UK supermarket. Supermarket's over here, and they put the diet cola alongside the low-fat diet meals, as it is not bad enough seeing it when you first walk into the store. The whole aisles are full of low-fat drink. Really, I didn't know that about the UK. You know what I heard, Rob? Is this true that people will drink diet soda in the UK because it's cheaper than the sugar soda? Is that true? Hi, Maverick Spirit. How are you doing? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a big thing for me. You know, the whole kids thing. I just don't like when people mess with kids. I just don't, you know. And that's why I hate the gay community. I hate them for targeting children. Why? Why are you targeting children? No one targeted you, and you're gay. Don't worry. Gay people will always exist. I'm so sick of the gay community doing that stuff. I hate it. Hey, Kay. I remember growing up in the 70s and being outside all the time from dusk till dawn. Nowadays, kids stay inside all the time. They're not getting the germs. Yeah, you got to get germs. Is Kitty going to show up? Where? Oh, here? Yeah, I mean, I'm not really doing Hogatha makeup. Hogatha is just Billy with pretty makeup. No, I mean, Kitty is. Okay, now I'm adding this brown. I'm not really thrilled with my eyebrows, but I'm used to making big crazy eyebrows. Now I'm just trying to make hair strokes. Yeah, any of you who have sparse eyebrows, these eyebrow pencils, they can make like little like thin like hairs, you know? It'll give the illusion of hair. Okay. These are pretty dark. These are dark for me. So your mom didn't die from an overdose? No. No, my mom is well. She's probably watching now. My mom is Gladys, basically. Um See, I'm really showing Rob a lot because he works in the medical industry in the UK. Yes, I think it was in 2019 the UK government added an extra plus £1. I don't know what your money is. It's been branded as a sugar tax. They are looking at adding chocolate and confectionery into it by the looks of it. Diet drinks over here are about two something cheaper than full fat. They tried to do that. Weren't they discussing doing that in New York? Adding like extra taxes to like sugared drinks and stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm almost done with the shadows and stuff. I just need more of this. I need more of this and I need to blend it more. And I'll probably even go in and eventually add black in here because the black will really deepen it. Martin Young. Martin Young, how are you? Martin Young, give me a minute. I'll bring you on for a little bit. I'm doing a makeup show. You guys, I'm going to put Martin on for a minute because Martin can discuss. Martin, did you give up your job and are you living out of the RV? Martin was going to give up his job and he was going to travel the UK in a bus or something. Have you done that? I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention much to social media, so I don't know what you've been up to. Okay. I believe they did do that in New York and a supersized tax as well. How Domi, come on. What the hell does that mean? You know, Martin, we don't use the same slang here in the United States as you do. I don't know what domi means. What name do you want to go by, my friend? Who, me? I don't care. Billy, Hogatha, Kitty, I don't care. Martin, I will. Hold on a minute. Okay. What am I doing now? Okay, I'll do my eyeliner. So what I do is I'll put black on my inner eyelid here, but I won't up in here. I'll follow it along there. Okay. So here we go. And I'll put the black up here because I want my eye to slant downward. So I'll put it in the waterline here. Okay. All right. And then I'm sorry, I got a makeup bag that Champagne Shelly gave me. Champagne Shelly. Super. Paul's waiting. Who's Paul? I love that you use the word super. Hey, Maverick Spirit, thank you. Okay, see that? I did it here with a pencil. I'm doing this with liquid. Okay. All right. We are in the bar. Okay. Hold on. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get a little taste of Martin Young. Hold on. Martin. Okay, Martin. You guys, I bet Martin, we're gonna get a drunk Welshman on here soon. Or actually, he's Scottish. Aren't you, Martin? Okay. Martin, it says devices are not connected. I don't know if your Wi-Fi sucks. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me okay, try it again. Okay, now I gotta make this eyeliner match. And you know, the reality is, if you put on fake eyelashes, a lot of times you don't even need eyeliner. It looks kind of 80s to me. When you visit Tennessee, can you offer a makeup class? Yes. You know, it's so funny. My mother recently said, or she said it today, you need to do a makeup tutorial for old ladies to look younger. Did you click the link, Martin? Because it did come through. It's just that your device wasn't showing. I think maybe the Wi-Fi sucks. I don't know. Is there Wi-Fi at the bar that you're in? The other thing about sugary drinks and snacks over here, Hoggy, and the reason for the extra taxes are there is a dental crisis over here these days. By the age of about 40, most adults have lost half their teeth. Really? I wonder why. I mean, if sugar is expensive, you would think they couldn't eat it. Okay. Oh, our lawn guy is here. We have a boy who does our lawn named Brian. I was so happy that he offered to do our lawn because me and Mark used to do it. We're just sick of doing it. We both have been mowing lawns since we were kids. And it was great to see a kid wanting to mow our lawn rather than an adult. I mean, because really, what are kids going to do? What kind of jobs are there going to be for kids when all these adults take them? And I would rather pay a kid to do my lawn than an adult. It'll at least get give them a work ethic or something. Hold, Martin, I'm going to send you another link. Hold on. And let's see if this one works for you. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eyelashes on, and that will kind of be the final shape of my new eye. I know, a lot of people, they're not going to do this area right here because, I mean, it's fake, And I know a lot of women don't want to look fake, but it's more of a drag technique. So I'm going to add some white right there. Just so you kind of think it's the white of my eye, even though we know it's not. Oh, don't break it. Okay. There's a drag queen that I really like by the name of Ginger Minge. This guy, I met him and worked with him. He's a really nice guy. He calls it the delusion. Like instead of saying it's an illusion, it's a delusion, which is true. Okay. Okay. You guys, Chad Smith says, pro tip, if you drink spiced rum with Coke, use Diet Coke. The rum is already sweet, and the Diet Coke just spikes up. Really? That's a good idea. What about Coke Zero? You guys, when I was in Arizona, Chaz took me and Marquina to the coolest place. It was called Hanny's. It was a neat place. I really liked it, and I wouldn't mind going back. Yeah, we had a lot of fun there, Chaz. Okay, I got to bump up this purple. It's just not enough. Okay. Okay. All right. That's better. Eyelashes. Okay. So these are the eyelashes I wear. Right here, I put two pairs together to make one big one. And so I glue them on, and I will follow the line of the eyeliner and not my eye. I don't want it to be the shape of my eye. I just got done changing the shape of my eye, so I won't follow my eye. This is the glue I use. It's actually glue hair to caps and stuff. It's a strong glue, but it's black. So it blends in perfectly. And I'm trying, let me see if I have any tweezers. Here's some. Tweezers. So what I do is I get the end of a brush and I will dip it in the glue. All right. Then I'll just paint the band with it. There we go. Get it on there nice and good. But you don't want too much, but you just want enough. You blow on it a little bit. You get it, a little tacky. Does your lawn require a sit-down lawnmower? No. No, we don't. Where I live, we don't have lawns that big. Some people might in their backyard, but I live in a neighborhood. It's quite an old neighborhood that, well, not to you and be old. The houses were all built in the 40s. Okay. Okay, so you want to put them on to where the hairs are going up. So you want to push it up so it will dry. Because otherwise they'll just kind of go out like awnings over your eye. You want them upward. And if you look, I put it up here. This is my real lash line. But you put black eyeliner on, you can't tell. Now, a woman could probably do this in the evening, where you're not going to like have a whole lot of light. Okay. But it's like the eyelash completely like changes everything, That's why I always kind of tell women, honestly, I mean, if you're already, halfway attractive, if you just put on a pair of eyelashes and lipstick, you're good. I really feel bad. There's so many women out there who don't know that they are pretty, and it's sad, but or it could just be little things that make them look better. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, I'm trying to speed this up. I gotta. All right, now I can do the rest of my face. So I'm going to get my cover. This is my cover brush. I only use this brush so you don't mix colors or anything. Okay. So now I'm going to do the rest of my face. As I age, the less beautiful I am on the outside, but the more beautiful. That's like perfect, Maverick. It's perfect. And you know what? And then comes a point in time where like your inner beauty will just shine through, I mean, as we all get older, we all get, not necessarily uglier, but, just aged. And I'm the kind of person, I know it sounds fake, but I can honestly see beauty in everybody. Like, I don't care how ugly or unattractive you are. There is something attractive about you. And it's just finding that one thing, and playing up on it. It's like if women have like beautiful lips, really like highlight your lips. The funny thing about Mark's always hated. He thinks he has like a pointy head. And one day, I don't know if I suggested it or what. I said sometimes the best way to hide something you don't like or to get rid of something you don't like is to actually highlight it. So he, at some point, started growing like a mohawk on top of the area that, he thinks his head's pointing. Well, actually, what it did is it actually camouflaged by paying attention to the thing he didn't like. He actually made it look good because now he has hair covering it. Now you can't see it. A lot of people go in the wrong direction sometimes when they want to camouflage something. A lot of times when you try to hide it, you're actually drawing more attention to it. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm going to put powder on. Hey, Martin, did you give up? Martin, I sent you the link. Okay. It's a good thing I'm kind of doing this because I do have a video I'm going to shoot. And I kind of got to have all my makeup on for it. So that's good. Hey, Leola. I have never been called beautiful my whole life. Even when I was married. Oh, God. Really? Well, that's sad. Do you want to know what? I'll tell you. The other day when I was performing, a couple came up to me and told me I had a beautiful smile after the show. And I was so flattered by that because I have never been told I have a beautiful smile. Because I've always had ugly teeth. And it's so funny. I had to tell them. I go, oh, well, these teeth are fake. Like, my teeth are fake. Yeah, they're over my real teeth. But I wear these just because they're perfect. And my other teeth aren't perfect. And I've always hated my smile. So when that couple told me I had a beautiful smile, I didn't know how to take it. I'm like, I've always had an ugly smile. But, I mean, I just accept it. You know what? I look like Elvira. I don't know why it remind me of Elvira right now. Okay, my lips. Oh, no. Contour. I am going to contour now. Yeah, there's a lot of steps. Shit. I don't think a lot of people really know all the work and detail that goes into drag makeup. So I just use this basic contour palette. Oh, I need a mirror for this. Okay. So this is to make you think I have a big cheekbone. And when you're doing blush or contour, you never want to go further than here. Like the color of your eye, you want to stop right here. And then you want to blend this, and then you want to lightly blend this over here. Don't add anything right here. Just use the residual from your brush. Otherwise, you'll look like a puppet. And you really want to concentrate it up here. See, then you later on go with a lighter shimmer color and put it here, then it pops out your cheekbone. Do you have any of your homemade palettes? No, Dante. I really need to make one, though. I hate having to use this mirror. Okay. Hello. Hi, Scarab City. Hello. Good to see you. Hi, Blaze. Yes, perfect time. How you doing, Blaze? Okay. Now, I don't do this for Hogatha, but I'm going to contour my forehead to make it look smaller. With Hogatha, I want a huge forehead, but this look I don't. So you just lightly go in here, and it will narrow the forehead. You see the shadow already. And if you have a wide forehead, you could do this. I know there are women who have wide foreheads. It's just considered a masculine thing, so that's why I'm doing it, getting rid of it. And this color I'm using is like a reddy brown, like red brown, because I kind of red undertones. I mean, if you're like a fair skinned person and you want to contour, the last thing you want to use a dark brown, because then you just see dark brown streaks on your face. And you want some kind of harmony. I mean, it's you want to kind of stick to your own natural colors when you do this stuff. Okay. And then I do my jaw, which is like my hardest. I want to thin this out. I have no defined jaw. Okay. Is that Brian? Marquina?
Huh?
Is that Brian?
Right, I don't know.
The lawn?
Oh, I just took my headphones off. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And because I'm getting old, I'm getting a jowl there, which is kind of like it's going to hang the skin a little bit. So I just use this and create a straight line, a fake line, to make it look straight. Yeah, you can see a difference already from here to here. So I'm dabbing it on my jowl area and then smoothing it out. And I'll see this on like newscasters. I'll see their jowls. I'm like, why don't you add makeup to that to hide it? Because you can. Okay. All right. And I always try to shave my chin down because it's so square, but it's really hard to do it. I mean, I guess some women have a squared chin. I think Adele does. Jamie Lee Curtis just revealed that her child is transgender. No one cares. Jamie Lee Curtis, no one cares. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Mavericks. Brooke Shields does have that. All right. Okay, so there's my contour. Oh, I gotta do my nose. I really like nose contour because it really changes the shape of your nose. I know a lot of people like this. To see this happen because it can be dramatic, but most drag performers want a teeny tiny little nose that looks like they had a nose job. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is well into her 70s. All right. Here we go. If you were a celebrity whose child needs to get attention by publicity coming out as gay or transgender, you have neglected your child, right? Hi, Mel. How are you? Okay. It's like the nose contour looks stupid until the end. How's it going, Marquina?
Oh, wow. It's good to go.
So what should we do for dinner tonight?
I just put some steaks.
Oh, good. Oh, good. You took them out of the. There's some in the fridge.
Yeah, those.
Okay. What are we gonna have? Some New York strips.
Yes, sir.
We are gonna have some New York strips tonight. So Michael Myers is transgender. Marquina,
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis just came out and said that her child is transgender.
No.
Yeah, the thing is, I did go to bed last night wondering about the gender or sexuality of Jamie Lee Curtis's children. I'm really happy to know this.
Now, isn't Jamie Lee Curtis about 900 years old?
Yeah, somebody just said that she's like 70.
Yeah. Her kids are our age.
Right. So what, her 50-year-old kid decided to say, hey, I'm transgender. I think Jamie Lee Curtis needs attention. I mean, I don't know how old her kid is. I don't know. Maybe she adopted one from a foreign country. Who knows? Like Madonna. Okay. Well, good for you, Jamie Lee Curtis. Now you get to go shop for a whole new wardrobe for your child. Good for you. Jamie Lee Curtis, you're stunning and brave. You're stunning and brave for coming forward. Okay, I really got to work on this tip. Thank you for everything you're doing for the community, Jamie Lee Curtis. We're really happy. You're a gay icon. You're a gay icon, Jamie Lee Curtis. Hold on a minute. Okay. Jamie Lee Curtis, it is so brave of you to come out and say that your child is transgender. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, okay, so I've created that shadow, right? So now I have to go in and now create a new highlight. For years, I thought Jamie Lee Curtis was a man. Honestly, you know what? Honestly, I did too. I thought she was a lesbian at first. No, there's something very manly about her. Okay. And I'll be honest, I always thought that she was ugly. Like, and I knew men who thought she was beautiful. I'll tell you, women that I thought were so ugly that men thought were pretty were Jamie Lee Curtis and Helen Hunt. I thought they were both ugly as hell, and I never got it. But then again, I'm gay, so. Okay, so now I'm going to add white right here. Yes, you heard that, white. The evil color of privilege. The evil color of privilege. Mark just vomited behind me. Okay. Same here, Maverick Spirit. I know. I thought she was so ugly. And it's really sad because her parents were gorgeous. Janet Leigh and Tony Curtis were beautiful. But isn't that always the case? I've always heard that two attractive people can really make an ugly baby. All right. I'm just going to leave my nose there. Maybe I'll add a little more contour, but that's it. Where the hell did my brush just go? There. Do you think Marquina is sitting in the background taking notes on her for her tell-all book? Thank you, Pink Razor. Thank you, Amanda. Okay. Let me add. I gotta add some white. Yes, white. White. Marquina.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I add white to my nose?
Do I mind?
If I add white to my nose.
White's hard to take, but I'll go for it this time.
Thank you. I got permission. Just like a highlighter. It'll add a little shine. Okay. Thank Pink Razor. This is irritating me right here. I got to blend that more. But I'm trying to hurry up. All right, lips. See, I always have a problem. I'm not the best like lip color picker. We all have our faults. Okay. Okay. Have you used products from Glamour Light? I never have. I've never even heard of it. Okay, so Hogatha always has a big exaggerated mouth or very thin lips. I have to find the happy medium. Brittany says you're trying to get rid of us. No. No, I'm not. I just feel like people are like waiting for the final thing. Hot pink on the sides and light pink in the middle. Okay. Okay, I gotta brush these out. Hi, Tiffany. I wish I had fat, puffy lips. I have tiny heart. Oh, my lips are so small. Wait. My lip is right here. And like, I really, really overdraw my lips. So I'm going to smudge that so it's not such a hard line. No, Dora, I'm not going out. When I was a kid, my grandma had the neatest like lip brush. It looked like a lipstick case, and she would go like this, and the brush would come out. Staying in for New York strips, yes. Okay. Hey, Hoggy. Do you all have... Yes, we have Arby's. We ate Arby's. Mark, are you still there?
Yeah.
When did we eat Arby's last? Oh, we went to... Was it San Jose?
Yeah.
We went to San Jose.
Well, it's open.
We went to San Jose and we stopped at a truck stop and we ate... Megan was with us. Lips are my least favorite thing to do. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to try this one. I might add a different color on top of it. Maybe like this one. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. Okay. In the meantime, let me try my hair on. Oh my God. Okay, I got two different hair. Wait. If you notice, I got a lump back here. If you wear a wig and wear a wig cap and you put something on top like this, it'll make your wig bigger, you know. All right. So this is like my classic one I'll wear all the time. But I have a blonde one too, but my eyebrows are so dark. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, there's the brown one. And I hate styling wigs. Even though I'm a licensed cosmetologist, I hate wigs. We have the meats. I love road trips, but semis. Oh my God. You know what? Okay, when I used to drive a truck, I used to hate truckers until I started driving. Then I realized that you can only go so fast in a truck. They have a new avocado wrap, but ooh, it's a little spicy, really. Oh, Brian C. Wow, you're great. Thank you. Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't let me tip. Here's $20. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, my Facebook, they kind of took my monetization away. So no one can tip me there. That's very sweet. Thank you. I hadn't looked at the screen in a while. You look great. Wait, Chaz, you have not been watching every second? Okay, wait. I'm going to try my blonde one on, which I don't think it'll look good, but I just want to try it on. This is the one I just recently performed in, so it's probably a little big. I look really tan with this hair on. I don't know. It's like I always like blonde better on me. I think it just looks sluttier. That's why. Oh, thank you, Jordan Palmer. I hate this piece of hair right there. I was trying to make this hair into like a blonde version of Priscilla Presley's hair in the 60s. Where it's like the hair was really big hair, like really teased up and stuff. I'm a sucker for blondes. Anna Nicole. Yeah, I love it. I like the brown better. Yeah, the brown is more natural. This is more performance. You know what I mean? It's more draggy. I really need to concentrate more on brown wigs. I think it's because brown is my natural color. I don't like it. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Let's try this other one on. Hold on. Someone sent this to me. It's like a lavender. Hold on. Let's see. I never wear these kind of wigs. Like, I never wear bangs either. Nope. I look better in, I think I look better in long wigs. That's actually a wig I wear for Hogatha. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. I'm dyeing my hair that color tonight. What, the this one? All right. I'm pretty good with this. I haven't done this kind of makeup in a while. She's still hot AF. Can't go wrong with the brown highlights. Yeah. Can you smell anything through that tiny nose? I can make it smaller. What else? How many wigs do you own? How can I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 that I could see right now, but I have a drawer filled with wigs. Oh my god, wait. What about these? I got look at, I'm gonna try this one on. It's a blonde one, but it's not as, I haven't worn this in a while. Let's see. This one's really long. Somebody said it was a Christina Aguilera wig. Okay. Let me see. I haven't worn this forever. This one has a part in it. Yeah, I still like the brown one. Yes, the lavender pink. Oh, you have blonde hair now. She's my favorite singer of all time. No, you know what, Brian? I don't. Actually, I own a lot of them. You know what? I don't like, it's very popular. Um, the wigs that are very sculpted and very, I tend to like messy hair more. I don't know why. Probably because I'm lazy. But there's a lot of performers that just wear these plastic looking wigs. Also, the thing is, I really have to tease my wigs out a lot because I'm so big. I have to have a lot of hair. So I tend to I tease them up and then I smooth them out. But I'm actually very careless with my wigs. Like I'll just have them hanging on a hook. I don't put them on a head form like I should. But yes, I have lots of brushes. This is a wig. This is a teasing brush. But I don't like to see if I comb too much. I'm just lazy. You know what? I spent money. I spent $200 on a wig once that was styled, and I hated it. Okay, but okay. So this looks okay on camera, but if you saw me in person, my hair would not be big enough. But anyway, so that's that. Yes, Christina could only wish to look as good as. Oh, thank you, Jordan. I like that blonde one better than the other one. And you know, I own two of these. So I put one on top of the other. Like that's another trick you can do to look like you have a lot more hair is to wear two wigs. Wait, I'm going to try this other lip color. Hi, Darcy. I have a couple thousand drag queens on my social media. I'm always blown away with their transformations. It's a lot of fun to watch. It is. So what I'm doing, I'm going to do a video of me starting off like this, and then I'm going to be removing it all and then reveal my real self. I've already filmed the one of my real self. Because I had my facial hair and everything. So that'll be out probably tomorrow. All right. Hoggy, this might be my favorite look of you yet. Very classy. Thank you. Yeah, you could dye the blonde too. Thank you, Darcy. What is my TikTok? It is hold on, let me get my phone. Right now I'm banned from I'm banned from commenting right now. My TikTok is Hog Kitty 2. Hog Kitty 2. If you guys follow, I only have 909 followers. So I need 1,000 to go live. So I'm hoping to get 1,000. Okay, what? Oh, never mind. I didn't say. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm gonna go. It's been, oh my god, 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna go. I gotta get this video made. And oh wow, Kitty, you look really. Thank you so much. So I'll see you. I'll probably film some content from the mountains. I'll be in Mammoth. I don't have TikTok. TikTok. All right, you guys. Thank you for the ones who stayed with me. I know it was a process, but people ask for it all the time. All right. Love you guys. You have a great night. All right. Thank you.